Hi everyone, I wanted to make a quick video to show you what good flow and bad flow look like using the Breville double spouted portafilter so that you can quickly identify what may be wrong with your espresso, or perhaps dial in your machine or make minor adjustments to your machine as you're brewing espresso. For this video, I will be using my two scales, this one to weigh the portafilter so we can verify our dose, and this one for brewing so that we can weigh or yield. But the idea is for you to figure out what good flow and bad flow looks like so that you can brew a pretty good espresso even without scales, just by brewing to time. Today we'll be brewing a medium roast from a local roaster here in Virginia. Now keep in mind that I'm pulling a 28-second shot, which works really well for this particular bean and this particular medium roast. Whatever beans you are using may be a little bit different, but good flow is still going to look like good flow. But if you are using a dark roast, you want to pull a shot that's a little shorter, probably between 20 and 25 seconds. And if you're brewing a light roast, you're probably going to be between 30 and 35 seconds. So we'll get started. I am going for a 28-second shot, and for a yield of 40 grams, which will be 1:2 ratio from ground coffee to liquid espresso. Alright, so here we have espresso that is flowing fast, really fast. The liquid is kind of flowing all over the place. It isn't steady, and the color starts to get really diluted towards the end of the shot. So in this case, you know that you have a significant under extraction. You're grinding way too coarse and you need to go finer. You don't want to drink this shot. This shot isn't going to be good. It is going to be really sour, really watery, really dry. Yeah, just skip that one. Change your setting finer by several settings and then try again. Nevertheless, you still have wonderful crema, which is pretty impressive. I mean, the Breville Oracle Touch machine, pretty amazing. Alright, here we're already at 12 seconds. The liquid is barely coming out. So here you know that you are grinding way too fine. You're over extracting your grounds, and the espresso is barely trickling out of the portafilter. And with the flow like this, you end up with 20 grams in a full 30 seconds, which is the time out of the machine that I have set. An espresso like this, significantly over extracted, will be pungent. It'll be bitter and significantly unpleasant, overwhelming. Yep, so don't drink that. In this case, you want to grind way coarser by several steps. Something like this, probably by 4 or 5 steps on the Breville Oracle Touch machine. Now you still have crema. Okay, so here we have a really smooth flow, not too fast, not too slow, no break in the liquid, and the color changing very smoothly, just ever so slightly. And here at 28 seconds, we stop the shot before the disturbance in the force, before the liquid gets really choppy, and before the liquid starts to become too diluted and really watery. You can see the flow looking like little mouse tails coming out of the portafilter, and this is what you're looking for if you are trying to get a great espresso without a scale or without the little shot glass measurements. I was able to get a wonderful espresso at 28 seconds. I think that just looking at the flow, you can see what is going to be a great espresso or a not so great espresso that you don't want to drink. Oh, it's really beautiful. It's got wonderful crema, beautiful textured. And now let's see how it tastes. Oh, it's very, very nice. For this shot, that was very under extracted, so flowing way too fast. I had the Breville Oracle Touch machine at a setting of 27. For the shot that was significantly over extracted, I was at a setting of 15. For the shot that was perfect, with the perfect flow, I was at a setting of 20. Now keep in mind that these settings are for my machine. Your machine may be set a little bit different under the hopper where the conical burrs are located. Understanding how many steps away I was for each of the extremes might help you identify the kind of flow that you have and how many steps you have to move on the machine to get to a great extraction with the right flow. Enjoy! Remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you.